Welcome back to the news at 10. Now, any political party that's not thinking about involving a substantial number of women in its choice of representatives at the 2015 polls may have to think again. Well, this is because the Independent National Electoral Commission is reviewing its gender policy to accommodate more women in politics and public administration. This came to the fore today at a meeting between INEC and civil society groups on a blueprint aimed at bringing about equity in gender-related matters. All right, from there we move straight on to business news. Here's Adeshawa Josh. Adeshawa.
Well, thanks a lot. In business news tonight, the acting managing director and the chief executive officer of the Bank of Industry, Waheed Olagunju, says the organization has approved loans valued at 25.322 billion naira to 968 enterprises in the first quarter of 2014. This information is contained in a document made available to the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment by Mr. Olagunju, while briefing the supervising ministry on the activities of BOI. A breakdown of the figures shows that 98% of the beneficiaries are micro, small and medium enterprises. Now, the hospitality business in Lagos State has added a new name to its shelves with the addition of Eco Signature, formerly launched as a part of the Eco Hotel and Suites conglomerate. The launch of the 117-room hotel, estimated at 2.5 billion naira. Our correspondent Oluwa Shonibare reports.
A milestone is an event that receives special attention. It is often put at the end of a stage to mark the completion of a work package. And this event is worthy of that description. It's the official launch of the Eco Signature Hotel in Victoria Island, Lagos. As the crowd gathers, the excitement of the evening is evident, but thankfully there's music on hand to soothe the crowd. Finally, the special guest arrives, and this paves way for the ceremony to kick off. The chairman of Eco Hotels, Mr. Richard Herb, breaks the ice with the expectation of the present and future.
Indeed, Eco Signature is a major landmark, has within it the following facilities. We have 146 club suites, 9 premium suites, 15 signature suites, 1 presidential suite, 6 meeting rooms and a boardroom.
Next, the governor steps forward to make his tape-cutting speech.
To the glory of God, therefore, towards increased business opportunity and even bigger GDP for Lagos and Nigeria, I come this day to commemorate the opening of the Eco Signature.
Fireworks follow as the governor is led on a private tour of the hotel. The governor, impressed, gives his word on the evening.
One word: excellent investment. These are the kind of investments that create cascading opportunities, not only for people who will directly be employed here, but also for people whose businesses will be defined by what happens here.
The tastefully furnished room should be a destination for people who desire the very best when it comes to relaxation. And this potential customer is won over by the edifice and all its offerings.
Very impressive. The grounds are gorgeous. The suites, we're just getting a chance to see the suites, but so far they look very plush and very modern amenities. Everything from the do not disturb signs to the IP phones, and you have the televisions, everything you want right there from a push of a button.
So once inside the Eco Hotel complex, hold on to your pens because the signature might be the best thing you ever wrote. Oluwa Shonibare, Channels Television News.
Well, the management and shareholders of Guaranty Trust Bank today gathered at the Shell Hall of Muson Center in Lagos, Southwest Nigeria, for the bank's 24th annual general meeting. In his address to the shareholders, Chairman of the bank, Mr. Egbert Imomo, promised to sustain the operational efficiency of the bank in line with national and international best practices.
And to his left we have...
It's the 24th annual general meeting of the Guaranty Trust Bank, GTB, and gathered inside the Shell Hall of the Muzon Center in Lagos are management and staff of the bank, as well as shareholders. With every available space taken by the shareholders, the chairman of GTB, Mr. Egbati Momo, takes charge of proceedings with the election of a new director and members of the audit committee. After that, the bank reveals its dividend for the 2013 financial year.
Approved and declared payable as dividend at a rate of N1.45 per 50 kobo ordinary share, subject to the appropriate withholding tax deduction to shareholders whose names appear in the country's register of members at the close of business on March 28, 2014.
And then the shareholders were given their chance to comment while the bank's managing director responds.
Let me take the bonus question here. I believe 3 years ago I told shareholders that we would not pay bonuses anymore and that 30 billion shares was enough, and that what we would do is continue to build the wealth in the shares. This is what has allowed us to pay N1.70 today. And last time I checked, I think the share price was about N27.40. And so what you are seeing is that we are building the wealth in the existing shares. And I'm not God, but I really don't believe that there's a bonus in our near future.
Guaranty Trust Bank's earnings for the 2013 financial year ended in the positive territory. Results shows that its gross earnings stands at 242.6 billion naira. Profit before tax is at 107.09 billion naira, and profit after tax hit 90 billion naira. With these figures, the bank is set to consolidate its position as a key player in the nation's financial sector.
Now let's check out how market fared at the Nigerian stock market. Well, the trading ended in the negative territory as investors took profit of some blue chip stocks. Well, here's Harriet Agbeyi with the details.
Hello and welcome to the Stock Market Report. For the first trading day of the week at the Nigerian equities market, investors booked profit of some blue chip stocks. Now, the all-share index shed 0.24% to finish the session at 38,987.50 with a market capitalization of 12.83 trillion naira. Well, market breadth was negative as there were 17 gainers to 29 losers. Forte Oil, with a price gain of 13 naira 72 kobo, led UAC Property, Dangote Flour and other price appreciators. On the other hand, Nigerian breweries resumed the week on the losers list. Now, the equity lost almost 1 naira. Dangote Cement also lost some, but it was minimal. The top price loser for the day is corn oil, down almost 5%. FCMB, Sterling Bank and Sky Bank were among the most actively traded stocks for the day. Now, when the closing bell rang, market volume and value came in lower at 188.23 million units and 1.52 billion naira respectively, exchanged in about 3,667 deals. Well, those are the day's trading figures. I'm Harriet Agbeyi.
And that's business news this hour. The news at 10 continues in a moment.